You want to know how I know that the matrix is falling apart? We literally cannot do what we once did. It doesn't work anymore. Like, I've been trying to do things that have always worked, and it's not. I feel like life really, really wants us to unlearn everything we've been taught, and maybe something that once worked for you will never work again. I know it may be hard to believe me when I say that we're in a huge consciousness shift and things are shifting, but for the past 2 weeks, I have not felt like myself. And literally, if I try to think about the past 20 years of my life, I don't understand it. I don't know how it happened. You are trying to exist doing the same things you've always done. It doesn't work. It doesn't feel right. You feel tired, no energy. I don't know what it is, y'all, but I have felt so lazy, but I'm not lazy. I've felt literally like flatline. And the reason I know that this is contributing to the whole crumbling of this matrix, of this simulation, of this illusion, of the vibration of fear and separation and just is because we're trying to do things that belong to the old vibration. But we're not in that vibration. We're shifting vibrations into love. So the things that once worked for you are not going to work because they were operating on a different frequency. If you're shifting into love, maybe the way you once lost weight worked, but now you're asking to move into a place of more self-love, of offering yourself more unconditional compassion. Maybe you made a lot of money one specific way and it worked, and now you're trying to use that same method to make a lot of money. But if you're shifting into a place of love, maybe you need to start doing loving, kind things towards yourself to receive that abundance. We have been operating in such a physical mind, egotistical, limiting belief standpoint that now we're still trying to reach for those things, and we're like, why isn't it working? It worked once. What's wrong with me? There must be something wrong with me. Am I depressed? What's going on? You are being asked to let go of literally everything that is not you. There are so many illusions that we fall for that are appropriate for those periods of our life. But ultimately right now, I think it's about just letting all of those go. Getting to know yourself without being a control freak. Getting to know yourself without all of your trauma sitting in your body. Getting to know yourself without being scared, without being limited, without thinking you need to have it all figured out. Letting go. Surrendering, allowing, not trying to change, control, achieve, obtain, do all of these egotistical, illusional things. And I think the reason it's been so difficult for all of us is because the physical world hasn't shifted yet. But internally we all are. So what am I doing? So what I can offer you is maybe instead of telling yourself you need to go faster, you need to be more focused, you need to be more disciplined, you need to be take a step fucking back and ask yourself, do you really want to do those things? Do you really enjoy doing those things? Are you experiencing suffering? Are you punishing yourself in some way? Have you been fed by the external world that you really, really, really need to go through this shit or else you're never going to achieve making money, getting the partner, getting the job, the body, whatever? Are you doing it from a loving place? Like everything that you're doing, is it because you love yourself or it's because you're trying to get to a place where you will? You're trying to achieve self-love. You're trying to start the habits and eat the foods and go to the workouts and meditate and read. But are you doing those things because you genuinely want to do those things and you love yourself? Or you're doing that because you're punishing yourself because you feel like you haven't gotten anything right in your life so far? And you need to check the boxes. You need to move out. You need to change your car. You need to get leaner. You need to become hot. You need to make money. Are you able to love yourself unconditionally? Or you can only love yourself when your house is clean, when everything's organized, when you food prepped everything? Like, do you have to check the boxes? Are you able to offer yourself grace and kindness and just fucking... Can you give yourself time to be lazy and do nothing? Can you give yourself time to reset and to just ask yourself, what am I doing? Do you constantly need to be in action all the fucking time? Anyways, I'm done. Sorry, but fuck. I don't know what these times have been. Jesus Christ.